I'm actually not here to give inspiration this video. I'm actually here to kind of just provide a light of hope to those people who may currently be in the position that I was in not too long ago. And as I reflect back on my life in the past year, for those of you who don't know, I'm approaching a year of a porn-free life coming in May. And so there's a quote that I like that Anthony Robbins said, which is that your past does not equal your future. Who you are now is not necessarily who you're going to be in the future. Of course, it's up to you to make sure that that doesn't happen, but ultimately, just because you are this way now does not mean that you're going to be this way in the future. And that is something, it's a mental barrier that I had to kind of get over. I had to break that belief. And looking back now, you know, I can remember vividly thinking that I was going to be stuck to my addiction to pornography for the rest of my life. There's no worse feeling than thinking that you are never going to break out of a certain cycle or a certain way of life. And so now it's like I'm looking back and I was like, what was I thinking? Who was I to where I was stuck so deep within a habit that I couldn't even foresee that this future that's happened right now? You see, your future is contingent upon your day-to-day actions, your day-to-day beliefs, your day-to-day thoughts, your intentions. That's what dictates the future. So if you have an idea of who it is you would like to become in the future, all you need to do is change what it is you're doing in your day-to-day life. It's that simple. Now, unfortunately, I think most people aren't willing to dedicate the time that it takes, the practice, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Most people just aren't in the habit of dedicating themselves to a degree to where they're going to push themselves out their comfort zone, and so they generally remain in the same position throughout their span of life. So my only words of hope to you today is that, you know, your past doesn't equal your future, and if you just take very little steps, you don't have to bite off more than you can chew, because you might freak yourself out and just get stuck, you know, because you don't want to take action. But if you just bite it off into small steps, one day at a time, you are going to create a future self that your current self couldn't even begin to imagine. So for those of you who might be stuck in a mentality thinking that this is who you are now and that this is who you're going to be in the future, let me be your example of someone who is now moved beyond that mentality and is now come into something greater than he was. So I hope this video just inspires one person, and that's all I have for you tonight. So thank you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.